As the agency of record for Visit Florida, the state's tourism marketing board, we've been dealt a pretty tough hand on this account. Between a recession that's been lingering like a visit from the in-laws, rising fuel costs, airlines sticking it to us like never before, and the worst oil spill in U.S. history, well, it hasn't exactly been a walk on the beach. Now sure, the oil spill never really impacted our shores, but that sure didn't stop the mass misperception that our coastline had been turned into the La Brea tar pits. Not encouraging to say the least, especially with so many people depending on tourism as their bread and butter. I mean, heck, even some of our would-be strengths are kind of challenging. When everyone knows you like a really good pair of comfortable shoes, it's just not all that easy to be fresh. All these factors came together in one perfect tropical storm, causing Florida to lose overall share in the U.S. travel market for the first time in years. The bottom line? We needed to create a brand platform that would resonate with our target, while wooing back those once reliable visitors to Florida. So what did we do? Well, first we looked to our planners for some insight. They saw that consumer attitudes about vacationing had clearly shifted. The delicate economy had created a much choosier, more deal-savvy consumer. This mentality worked in Florida's favor though, because the Sunshine State remains one of the safest bets out there for sun and fun. For us, this meant that we needed to embrace Florida's tried and true DNA. In focus groups, the opportunity we had versus our competitors was quite clear. Florida emerged as the sort of anti-Caribbean, where you're having fun as long as you stay on the property. The anti-California, where everyone is just way too cool for his or her own good. And with the glaring exception of South Beach, the Sunshine State is seen as the anti-Vegas, where you're encouraged to become your hedonistic alter ego. We decided to put our familiarity and authenticity to work for us by positioning Florida as that comfortable place where you're free to relax and be yourself. No passport required. The thinking behind the idea is best summarized by our creative director, so let's let him tell us.
Your Florida side. Everyone has one. It's the part of you that yearns for sandy beaches, romantic sunsets, naps under palm trees, going barefoot all day, manicured putting greens, and absolutely no laptops. Or maybe it's a side that likes to dance until the wee hours, discover the latest fashions, devour fresh stone crabs, and bust out the 10th grade Spanish. Maybe your Florida side is looking for new adventures with the kids, new places to scuba, or an airboat ride. Regardless, they all have something in common. Your Florida side wants to be set free and come back to the Sunshine State. Your Florida side is calling.
We showcased Florida as the quintessential vacation spot by evoking the senses visually with the comfort of the expected. You know, lush images of sun-drenched beaches, shady palms, crystal clear waters, and thrilling theme parks. But at the same time, we added a surprising twist in our messaging of the less familiar Florida, with fascinating historic sites, museums, dolphin swims, and more. We created a brand TV spot that aired during the heart of the winter months and played on a jumbotron in Times Square.
Your Florida side is calling. Unleash it at visitflorida.com.
We even had a mobile campaign that literally allowed you to get a call from your Florida side. And so, what were the results of all this? Well, frankly, they're off the charts. Over the past 2 years, as a result of the advertising, Florida has experienced a nearly 84% increase in incremental trips to the state, with a 95% increase in tax revenue generated by those visitors. And overall, our campaign delivered a 222% increase in ROI. Well, that about sums it up. So go ahead and power down that laptop. Your Florida side is calling.